So when I was searching online for information on the Advantage lift SS-11000-WD, I was having a hard time finding any information. All the assembly videos that Advantage lifts does are very good. They're all on the 9000 and the 9000 XLT. It was hard to find any reviews on the 11000. So the differences that I know from assembling it and watching all the videos on the 9000 is it doesn't have the flapper plates that the 9000 XLT does for the ramps. I was told by a rep I met in Melbourne when I picked the lift up at the warehouse, that was due to the additional weight rating of the 11000. Other than that, it is pretty much the same lift, only heavier, wider, and longer than the 9000 XLT. It has the same grease certs, the same cable keepers. It seems like a great lift. I installed it here under my RV port, which is going to be closed in, but I already have 240 power here. It does have a 240 motor instead of a 110. It does seem to go up and down quickly. I have going to do the final adjustments on the cables and clean up my mess. I had a good friend of mine, Mr. James Falk, thank you sir, who came by yesterday and helped me get the beams up, the runways on. We pretty much did everything, but I had to put a plug on the 220 motor and a couple other final adjustments and rechecking all the torque and all that. Of a quality control note from Advantage lifts, all four of the ramp keepers, the term is escaping me, these things right here, this outside plate, the slots were a half a hole off, so I had to take a carbide bit on a angle grinder and just take 1/8 of an inch off on the inside on both of these. But I had to do it for all four plates, so that was a pain. Other than that, the quality of the lift seems very good. I did get it with the electric bridge jack. I wanted to make this quick video at the request of some folks who were having the same issue I was having, where they couldn't find any information on the 11000. So far so good. Like I said, the installation went very well. One of the things I put it on the lift today for was on my Ram, is to grease this cardian joint. That's the Achilles heel of these four-wheel drive trucks. When those joints fail, chances are you're going to break the transfer case and cause all kinds of problems. There's stickers all over the truck that say to grease that joint at every oil change. So that's what I do. That made it a lot easier. As you can see, this truck has been placed on a diet. When it was only had maybe 20,000 miles on it. It's got 55 on it now. Runs very good. No regrets there for sure. I hope this video helps somebody out. The pickup at the warehouse in Melbourne was uneventful. The folks there were helpful. They got me loaded up quick and on my way. Another thing of note on assembling of this lift, now that I think about it, is that on the Advantage 9000 XLT, right, you have a inside setting and an outside setting for width for your runway that does not have the cylinder on it. On the 11,000 WD, there is only the one setting. So as you can see, you know, this thing is designed for a dually. My 2500 Ram fits on here fine. So I wouldn't have any problems putting a dually on this. I'm a little OCD, and I had researched these for a long time, and I was torn between the 9000 XLT and the 11,000 WD. In the end, I decided that, you know what, I'm only going to buy this thing once, and why not get the bigger one? If anyone has any questions about this lift or the assembly, the assembly videos that are on Advantage Lifts YouTube channel are very, very detailed. There's no real differences in assembly other than the flapper plates. This does not have the flapper plates. Again, this motor is 220 instead of 110. It does seem to raise the truck very quickly, more than acceptable. So now that I have the truck on here, when I lower it, I'm going to do one final adjustment of the cables. Again, the videos on Advantage Lifts YouTube channel cover that in great detail. So I'm not a YouTube video maker, so this is crude on my cell phone. I made it at the request of some folks online who were struggling with the same questions I was. You know, do I get the 11,000? The answer is, if that's what you want, then by all means. I see no issues at all with this lift. One thing to note is that the 9000 XLT is currently ALI certified. The 11,000 is not. I don't see that as a big deal to me as a hobbyist. They're built exactly the same way. The difference is that the 11,000 is 500 pounds heavier, right? So the cross beams are heavier. Still, it was no issue with me and my friend James standing up the H's once we got the cross beam attached. It is heavy, right? You know, we're both you know, 60 and 60 plus, right? So if we can do it, I think any healthy two people would be able to do it just fine. We assembled everything with the engine hoist. I unloaded it off of a flatbed trailer, exactly the way Tony did it from Advantage Lifts in his tutorial videos, using 2 car dollies, and then pulling it off with the engine crane, and then raising the front and pulling the trailer out from underneath the lift. Assembly, again, I had to stop because I had to go get some carbide bits to grind out those ramp plates, so I could actually attach the runways. So that took an hour. I would plan on 2 folks without making a race out of it, and double checking everything and being safe while doing it. It's going to be the better part of a day. So plan on that. I will upload this video to YouTube after I clean up this mess and put some tools away and do a couple maintenance items, since I already got the truck in the air. So I hope this helps someone. This seems like a very, very solid choice. The cost difference with this being on sale was maybe $700 more than the 9000 XLT. And again, I only plan on buying this thing once, so future proofing it is not a bad thing. So thanks everyone. I hope this helps. Take care.